How's everyone doing out there? I know this eclipse season has been intense, to say it lightly. I personally have been going through a lot, just feeling a lot of different emotions. Some of them felt just like icky and old, and some of them felt like I don't want to feel this right now. And other ones, I'm just crying and I'm just letting it all out. So I just want to send you love if you're just like, I'm going through it. It's like, girl, me too. You are not alone. And today I just want to deliver a solar eclipse message that's happening on like March 29th, depending on your time zone and where you're at in the world. And I connected to this energy just like right before I press record. And this energy feels so interesting. Honestly, by the way, my name is Christina and I'm an intuitive energy reader, healer, and spiritual teacher. So I work with energy a lot. I think energy is incredible and everybody needs to learn how to do this or just remember how to do this because it's something everybody knows how to do already. But anyways, when I connected to it, it just feels so interesting. Like it feels kind of like a new day in a way, like it's almost, when the sun is rising and then it stops being so dark and you can start seeing things from afar, but also up close. It feels kind of like that, like you're going to start being able to see things more clearly and in a new light and in a new way that you haven't done before. And it's really also encouraging us to really step into who we really are, but in a sense of like, just let yourself be you. Like put the armor down, put the mask down, put the character down, put the facade down, like just leave all that at the door. That's also like, let that burn, let that just dissolve. Like you don't need to pretend to be someone else anymore. You don't need to pretend you're a good person so you can feel accepted in this world. Like there's no more of that. Like let me pretend, let me mask, let me be something else in order to fit in or to feel loved. Like that's so outdated and it's not happening anymore. Like it's not benefiting humans anymore. So it's time to really just almost like get to know yourself truly. The energy also feels very like newborn type of energy. Like there's a new you that just came out into this world or is trying to come out into this world. So it's almost like newborns, are just so like, what is this place? Like what is going on? And trying to figure out their new ways of being. Like they're trying to figure out living, and where do they get their food from and how to breathe and when to sleep and when to wake up. Like they're figuring all these things out. So for all of us, I feel like there's going to be a period of that, of kind of figuring out how to live life in this new form and this new way of being, because I do feel like the lunar eclipse, and if you want to go back to listen to that, it was like just kind of showing us, like, especially like in relationships, hey, like what's not working anymore. And if you came to that realization of like, hey, some of my relationships aren't working anymore and we have to shift into a new perspective, or I need to leave this friend altogether, well then now it's time for you to figure out what this new way of being looks like for you. Like how do you show up in relationships now? Who are you in these relationships now? And it's all types of relationships, not just romantic ones, but it's like how do you show up and how do you express love, or how do you express your needs, or how do you communicate now, this new version of you? Okay, the way you've done things before, like cannot, like they will just keep creating more destruction. They will just keep creating more chaos if you keep trying to do things the way you've done them before, especially when like this isn't working anymore. Like I keep running into issues, or I keep like butting heads with my partner, or we keep fighting, or it's like these things show you like, hey, something's really not working and something really needs to change. So give yourself time and like grace to find out who this new version of you is and how they show up in the world, or how you show up in the world now. So there's just like a lot of newness, and I know we just had the spring equinox as well, so there's like a lot of fresh new energy. We're in Aries season, so that's very fiery, very action like centered, I guess, and very much of like spring into action, go do things, go out there, put yourself out there. And yes, there is a lot of that, but I feel like there's going to be like this period, almost like let April show you who you are now. Let April and maybe it's not all of it, but let some time go by where you can really show yourself who you are now, how you want to show up in friendships, relationships, partnerships, how you want to show up at work or in your business, or how you want to show up if you host events. Like, just take inventory, I guess I should say, and kind of look at your life and ask, like, hey, where do I feel the most stuck, or where do I feel like I'm just going in a loop and I'm just stuck in a cycle? Those will start kind of showing you, like, these are the areas in your life that need improvement. There's things here that you have to, like, reevaluate, let go of, things like that. So give yourself that time to just really reflect, and to also just kind of see, like, hey, what are the main points that have been coming up in my life lately, the last few weeks or even the last month. Like, what are the themes that keep popping up? Is it like, I'm not good enough, I am not capable, I can't do this, like, no one likes me? What are these things, these themes, these messages, I guess, that keep popping up into your brain, into your body, into your situations? And take a look at that, and, like, how can we finally put this to rest? Especially if it's something you've been battling with, I guess, for a really long time. It's like, let's see, how can we put this to rest? And I'll give myself as an example. I lately have been seeing, like, how much shame I carry around me, like, just me being myself. I have felt for most of my life like I am this terrible human. Like, I suck at everything. I'm not creative, I'm not smart, I'm not capable, I can't do these things, nobody likes me, I can't be myself because people don't get me and they won't like me. Like, I had this tape almost that kept playing this over and over, like, nobody likes you, you're not good enough, stop doing that, act like this instead, people won't like you if you act like yourself. And I'm not kidding when I say I spent pretty much my whole life not liking who I am. It wasn't until maybe, honestly, like 2 years ago that I started liking myself, because I kept trying to be someone I wasn't, and it was making me so sad, and it was something I struggled with a lot, and I'm feeling the emotion now as I'm talking about it. But I never liked who I was. I didn't think I was anything special. I really thought I was like scum. Like, trash was better than me. Like, I did not think highly of myself at all. And because of that, I acted in ways that were not aligned to me. I did things I didn't want to do, but just so I could fit in and be cool or have friends or for guys to like me. Like, I never acted in the way that felt true to me, and I never honored the way that I felt or the things that I wanted. It was always like what everybody else wanted, what my parents wanted for me, what my friends, what my siblings. Like, I heard everybody else's voice and I never heard mine. So I rejected myself a lot. I abandoned myself at a very early age. I spent so much of my time being someone I wasn't, and in return, it made me not like who I was. I felt like I was just the shittiest person, honestly. And it wasn't until I started learning, like, energy work, and I started to understand, like, what was happening with myself. And even though I've been on this, like, very intense, like, healing journey for the past, I would say, like, 4 years, it still took me like 2 years deep into my healing journey to start liking who I was, to start understanding myself on a deeper level, to start seeing what I'm capable of, to start seeing my gifts, to start seeing the things that once made me feel embarrassed, or like the thing that made me hate myself most was how sensitive I am and how much I cry. I hated that about myself. I hated how much I cried. I would shame myself over and over, like, stop crying, get over it, like, you shouldn't care about this shouldn't matter. And I did that for so long, and it just hurt me. Like, I was rejecting such a big part of me, because I am a very sensitive person. And with that, it makes me extremely intuitive. And with that, it makes me such an incredible reader now. When I give people readings, it's like I can see all of you, because I can feel you, I can sense you. And it's because I am so sensitive, because I was born so sensitive, that I know how to really connect with people on a deep level and understand them and meet them with so much love and compassion. And I do feel like that's why my readings are so unique, and my healings and my teachings, like, because it's so unique to me. It's like I have sat with all of this for so long. I've understood it. I've cared for it. I've developed it. Like, and I see it now like as a beautiful, beautiful gift that it took me pretty much most of my life. Like, I'm 34 now, so I would say maybe around 31, 32, I started liking myself, and it was still like bits by bits. But now I'm like, wow, I'm a really cool person. I still have work to do, just like the rest of us, but I'm seeing and understanding my beauty, and I mean beauty on the inside. I can start understanding my heart, and I see how much the world impacts all of us. Like, everyone else's opinions, social media, movies, all that stuff, like, they play such a big role that you forget who you are, and you lose yourself in all of it, and then you shame yourself for not being whatever they're telling you to be. So now I can feel this message for myself. It's like I can see that I'm getting pushed, and like a loving push of like, look who you really are. Like, look at everything you've done. Look how much healing you've done. Look at the risk you've taken. Like, look at the things you've accomplished. Like, and I saw 11/11 when I saw that. So I guess this is a reminder for you to like celebrate yourself. Look at your own story, and look at all the incredible things you've done for yourself, and what got you here to where you are in this point. Like, start looking at yourself in a more loving way, and stop pointing at all the things you do wrong, but point at the things that you do right. Point at the things that make you you, that make you special, that make you shine, that make you different. Usually the things we got shamed for the most are the things that are actually what makes us unique and powerful. Like, those are actually our strengths. The things that people made fun of you for the most are usually the things that make you special. So just look at yourself in that more loving eyes of like, what makes me special. And an exercise that usually helps if you have trouble doing this is like, talk about yourself in third person, or you can do this is actually a journaling prompt, so you can write about it and write, what is the highest version of you look like? Or you can even say, what does my higher self look like? What does this person act like? And talk about it in third person. So you can say, like, for example, I'll use me. I can be like, Christina is a very powerful, intuitive reader. Christina is highly sensitive. Christina loves so much with all of her heart. She has so much love to give to others. Like, you know, put that distance. I feel like writing in third person helps you feel less weird, because sometimes if you're like, I am special and I am creative, you're just like, this feels icky and weird. But if you talk about it in a third person, it's almost like you can get your ego and all of your pain like out of the way, and then you just kind of speak from your heart and just let it flow. And that's the biggest thing, is just like, let it flow. Don't overthink it. Don't try to control the outcome. Like, don't even pay attention if it's making you feel weird. Like, put up a 5-minute timer and just write, like, what is the highest version of me look like, feel like, act like, and just see what comes out. It could be fun. You probably get surprised at what you wrote. I've done this in a few of my women's circles, and it's always so freaking beautiful what people write. Like, it's very emotional, and I don't know, it's one of my favorite things to ask people, because we're so used to seeing ourselves in such a dark, dim light. Like, I'm not anything special. So to remind yourself, like, wait, you are, and there is some part of you inside of you that's telling you you are special, and you are amazing, and you have gifts, and you have talents. Like, it just feels really, really good. So to kind of wrap it all up, I guess that's just pretty much it. It's just like, this is a new day, time to see yourself in a new perspective, in a new light, in a new way, and actually allow that person and that version of you to like come alive, to kind of start showing you, like, this is how we do things now, this is how we show up now, this is what I want out of relationships. And I'm seeing 222 on the clock as I'm saying that. So just like, how do you want to show up now in relationships? What kind of relationships do you want to have? And how do you want to be treated in these relationships? Okay? And yeah, girl, just allow yourself to shine. It's time for you to just shine your light, to be who you really are. And I know my last video, there's something about like shining and letting yourself come out. There is going to be still more shedding to do. I do believe that. But with every time something comes up of like, I'm remembering that I'm not good enough because of something that happened in my childhood, it's like, let let yourself feel that and process it. Let yourself cry, let yourself write about it, write a poem about it, dance to it, like whatever you got to do to get it out of your body, but do something that helps you release this so you can finally start like coming up as your new self, as who you are meant to be, who you're meant to become now, but who you're also meant to embody now. Okay, the world needs you, so shine your light, girl. We need all of the love we can possibly have in this world so things can actually start shifting. So the more you embody love, the more you can help others do the same for themselves. So I'll leave it at that. If you'd like to work with me, there is a link down below where you can find my shop and you can find all the things that I do. I would love to work with you. Everything I do it with so much love and compassion, and I promise you it will be worth it, for one, but you'll also feel a lot different after working with me. Why? Because I do things with a lot of love. I'm able to hold that love for every single person that I have ever worked with. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and click the link down below. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Hang in there. Yeah, I know these energies are tough, but they're all helping us grow and evolve and become the best versions of ourselves. So again, sending you love. Take care. See you next time.